Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back everyone to the Outer Worlds. My name is Dredge, and let's get into this. So, last episode, we're reloading. We left off right here. We're about to go into this lovely space station here, which is odd because we're like going out the door. We're not docked to it. Honestly, I don't think I ever noticed that before. But we're gonna get going right away and go to the groundbreaker. We're gonna keep Parvati with us, I think. Oh. I don't know if we clicked her. I don't know if we clicked her. We did not click her. One sec. Hold up. Gotta have Parvati. One sec. Come on. Alright, let's get Parvati. Alright. Select companion. There we go. Parvati is selected. Terror on the frontier. It's been a little bit since I recorded. But I think the last recording just went up the other day. So, yeah. Oh, I have to steal. I'm gonna steal. Alright, let's go talk to this little person.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
I hope so too. It's a little stuffy in here.
Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yes, you are in space, Parvati.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium.
I like
You ain't
this
the law
armor.
here. I am. Now move
Sir,
along.
can I have your armor?
I don't have time for this.
I'll take this. This looks awful. Hello?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Of course I am.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Good old fisticuffs.
The
knock
guy
someone
insulted
out.
my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
No, that's okay. This is Rangers. I think they're thingy tossball.
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field.
Yep.
He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Yeah, yes. So you gotta
Exactly.
defend your owner.
I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time
Beat
coming.
the tar out of him.
Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Uh-oh. Any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Definitely. I am definitely
Captain
the
of the
original
Unreliable.
captain of the Unreliable.
You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
So in the future, he can become one of our companions. I usually have him and Parvati. I think I can have two. Yeah, I usually have him and Parvati, or there's another girl in the future you can get. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna loot around too much right now. I think we're just gonna head right up and get this show on the road. Dead or alive. Oh, Phineas V. Wells. Phineas. This was one of the guys we got a finger for? Maybe? Maybe not.
Customs and inspection, all right?
Alright, what do we got? Not a whole lot
This
that
way.
I'm looking for. Oh, we're starting to see these. A shovel. Get a shovel. Alright, this is where we gotta go.
Identification, please.
Spent Hawthorne's
Captain
ID.
Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Well, thanks
According
for
to
the
your ship's
apology.
record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get it
You'll want to
resolved?
take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Good to know.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Uh-oh.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and
That's
if you're
all.
headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Oh, of course.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Um,
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
you know, I'm a little hungry. Looking for
Most
a drink.
places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need
Yeah.
anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Good to know. Where could I
Maybe.
maybe find a job?
Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
To know. Yeah,
All right.
I'll get moving. All
Be
right.
seeing you.
See you around, Mr. Leonard Wheeler. Doesn't matter the door? Okay. In we go. There's another
I picked up this
workstation.
new signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one
you going
lives
to
on
continue?
Monarch. It's a
No?
wasteland. You were hearing things.
Security.
No, seriously. There was a lot of
Can't
static
talk
at
to
first,
them.
but then this voice said his name was Graham?
And through the big yellow doors.
Broadcasting on a dead...
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour
Purple berry
candy
punch.
shell around a sweet purple berry
Hello,
flavored
sir.
center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Look at this, Pravati. Look at all the fancy lights. Hopefully we don't have to turn their lights off. All right, we are looking for the rest and go. Gladys.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Oh,
We
Pravati.
interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the
Actually,
following
can we
story.
rent a room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
No. Looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. How's business?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Uh-oh. All right. Gladys. More vending machines. Gladys is through here. Hello, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Oh, just how Mom used to make it. Phineas sent
Those
me.
have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control.
Oh,
for the
goody.
time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I am most likely lacking in the bits. Yep, that's a lot of bits. Tell me about the opportunity.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Well, I can touch my
Might be
toes.
this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I don't have qualms here.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
Nope.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array.
Oh, really?
Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Oh, say no more.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that.
Sniffing at
Here's a
them
copy
bits.
of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
That's true. All right. Abandoned outposts, corporate secrets.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Ooh, do I get a sugar cookie? What other
Might
jobs you
want to
got?
acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Yeah, my sweat is sweating. What do you got to
Won a
trade?
charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Festus Mining Archive Cartridges Fest. What are these for? Public records. Old data pad. Okay. Salvager's Helper. Interesting. Purpleberry Munch. Purpleberry Bunch. Lots of purpleberry stuffs. Which are cool. I like the purpley things. Alright, frozen dinner. Where's... what is that? What in the world is that? Steel mock apple beauty basket. What? I've never noticed this before. Could you all just like step out there for a sec? I have never seen this. I want it. I want a nice beauty basket. Oh, you wouldn't even be able to see me anyways. And you I don't... Gladys, could you just close your eyes? You just close your one eye so I can have that. All right. Anything over here? Any spray? Ooh. 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 Squatter's journal. Huh. Someone was filthy and bitless. Good to know. Ooh, a couple more bits. Okay. Where is this going to take us? Got my little tingly stick here. Let's hopefully not die in the water. Energy cell, weapon parts. A light pointing over here. Oh, restricted area. I would not like to get shot. But we can do some quick little lever thing. Okay. I need what to get in there? Medical bay keycard. Okay. Ah. Okay. And let's get back to old Gladys. Hello. A lot of red arrows. I think that's just secure. Hello, Sprat. I'll let you be.
This is Halcyon News.
There we go. Alright, the Lost Hope was the bar. Yeah. Lost Hope's the bar. Bar vendor. Oh, and there she is.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Oh, really? Freezer to crawl into?
Nothing you need and everything you want.
What a slogan. Oh, Sissy bits. Sissy pig bits. Like pork rinds. Pretty sure. Base health. Yeah. Yeah, here's all the purple berry wine. You got purple berry juice, purple berry liqueur, purple berry munch, purple berry crunch. Oh, thought it was gonna be like purple berry smoke. That's it? Okay. It's behind door number 1. Door number 2. Ooh, a chef. Ooh, chefs. Hello there, chefs. Yeah, going on back here. They're not doing a whole lot. That's for darn sure. Head over here. Ooh, storage unit. Or just like compost. I don't know. Lost Hope bar key card. Oh, okay. Well, that was uneventful. Can I have this poster? I want the poster. I think all the posters like you can get, they just go up in your ship. I want that. I want the finger too. I want the things, Parvati. That's me, have the things. Alright, that's the rest and go. Here's the creepy dude with the head. I want to get one of those heads.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon.
That would be so warm in that.
Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Good to know.
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Taste the freedom.
Taste the freedom.
He sounds so happy.
Slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of
Edgewater?
It? My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Oh, it smelled delightful, I can tell you that. We're missing much. I wouldn't
If
go
you did,
look at
that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Have a look.
Let's see what he's got. Does he have soap? Fish sticks. Where's the soap? Let's see if he's got soap. Alright, I do want to get one of these helmets. Does it matter? We're going to be rocking one of those helmets. Nope. Okay. Bye. Alright, we're going to rock a helmet. Those things are fun. Nothing too particularly useful for me. Currently? Nope. Okay. We're gonna rock a helmet. Although I don't even think it's gonna show up anyways. No. How do I make it show up? What? So idle camera, yeah. So settings. UI, maybe. HUD, aiming, quest update, wait. Companion. Oh, excuse me. Show player helmet. Yes. Idle camera. Nope. Idle camera. Yeah, there we go. Can we see it in our... No, I want to see it there. Alright, well, we're not going to really see it that much.
Here?
Oh, is this where we gotta go? Medical bay.
You can't keep me out of there.
Oh, here's Ellie.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
And cut. End scene. Oh, thank you very much.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, it seems to be the problem with you.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Oh, well, that's not good. All I can say.
Take care.
Who was the person I had to see? Actually, let's talk to Ellie.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Are we doing another scene?
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Uh-oh. Wait, you don't even like her? Wait, you're checking on her? Just the situation sounds normal to me.
You say that like it's weird.
It's a little weird. That's just very noble
of you. It is most
of
certainly not. And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Shoot her?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on site. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Good to know.
Something I can help you with?
Can I ask about her? I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Aw. The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
I mean, always possible.
Take care.
Might have just accidentally did it. You never know. Am I gonna get shot if I look at this terminal? We're gonna do a little save. So far, no shooting. Let's just return to root log, staff shortage. Is that it? Oh, that's boring. Bit cartridges. Want some bits? Alright, who is this? Miss Dorset.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Yeah, I'm something
If
like
you're here
that.
to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
And that's what I'm here to tell you about. Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming soon.
He
He must be
what about
referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Well, that's not good. What do you need the mechanicals
Surgery
for?
mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Well,
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Well, seeing as I can't leave this station currently, that'll be definitely not getting to you yesterday. Ooh. Oh. Like, what's wrong with her face? But it was just the mask, like the little face shield. Holographic shell, you'll now be automatically disguised when entering the associated. Which... Whose ID did I get? Mardette ID cartridge. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. That was not the ID that I needed. Okay, I immediately saw that person going for their weapon. That's not good. But at least I can use that ID cartridge elsewhere. So it changes, like, your face. What's a hologram in front of your face? This way? What's Bell Shells? Oh, waste disposal. That's my favorite. Ooh, you got a big old gun.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Oh, good. That's what I'm looking for. Not really. I just wanted to browse. Mr. N. Exacto sight, sheer grip, Mr. Ouch, whisper quiet muzzler, extendo sight, and magnum. Alright, Pravati. Why? We got a lot of green things being green. Hack. Oh, sweet. Haven't seen in days. Ooh, toilet clog. That's not good. Groundbreaker meetup, even though it's been nigh on 20 years since the last meetup on Groundbreaker. Could really meet your people more often. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we can... There's her rights. People are not happy. This was at your clearance level. Well, I need better clearance. Public notices regarding the food situation. To those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals? Yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put that matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginning on a diet of bratwurst and borscht. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat. Lots of salt and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Junlei Tennyson. Ooh, looking for work. New crew to sign on with. I'm stuck on Halcyon for almost a year now, but I don't know what's holding up my next posting. Who is this? Take a rare long haul on Earth. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Sublight, Halcyon. Okay, so that's been on Bedford, so that's who I go to about getting the...
It's not the worst.
Being able to take off again. Sublight Salvage, I'll be going up there eventually. Spratwurst, yeah, here's where we want to go.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of Spratwurst cooking. They're
Just
terrified
my
to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen? Fresh on the grinder, any hour.
Ooh, yummy. Terra-fried spratwurst. Farm-raised sprat, deboned and finely ground and fried in hot oil. Okay, ups your health. Dehydrated water tablets. Water without the hydration. Oh, without the hydrogen or oxygen. What? Sugary drink. Body attributes. +1, lasts 30 seconds. Wow, that sounds delicious.
Not
Wait,
getting
how
into
much
too much
is
danger,
my,
are you? Could always liven your day with a
discount
double
with
mustard
these
terra-fried
people?
spratwurst.
Just curious how it's going
Fresh
to
from
go
the
up or
grinder,
down.
any hour.
Vendor price is -20%. Oh, that's from my, yeah, and then there was 25% on the thing. Okay, good to know. And what are you? Ike's Armory, and then Engineering, and then Anti-Cleo.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, I just want to trade. Ooh, shiny. Alright, so he's got the stun batons, he's got some plasma cutters, pulse hammers, he's got the security blades, tri-blade, okay. Ooh, here's some fancier outfits. I think that's what I sometimes wear. I want to get... we might just leave it for now. I end up getting something in like a reward or looting. Where's that go to? Interesting. Oh, hello, little Gracie.
Greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified
Unit
vending
is
machine?
programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me
Shock
take a look
simulation
at that.
restored.
Oh, sweet.
Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say it probably dropped by 35%.
This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Sure,
Beginning
let's see what you
dispensing
got.
sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Ugh. Alright, what do you got? Tripicale pasta pack, ketchup, tomato flavored paste. Oh, it's basically ketchup. Okay. Pipe patch, and bag of tobacco ears. Bag full of tobacco horns. Neat. Oh. The meat thing? Roast them, pop them, or eat them raw. That was like corn ears. Something.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local
I definitely
board
don't know him. Don't know what you're talking about. I want to see what... oh no, I think that takes me down there. Alright, we're gonna go see Julie Tennyson. You can see the heat. Ooh, it toasted back here. Look at all the things in there.
Let me peek at the power plant.
Alright, everybody. This is your time to shine. You know engineering lingo. What's that? Spacer's Corona. Hello.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Well, that's fine by me. I'm captain of the Unreliable.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Oh, I hope not. Copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells.
I got one or two.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker?
Going around up there?
I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through.
Oh, just passing through. Well,
interesting. The
Monarch.
powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Well, I do have this lovely moon thing on my head. You want to talk to
What?
Parvati?
I didn't think you just...
Oh, words,
Parvati,
wow.
is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Continue.
Okay. Since
Don't
you
have
run
all
a
day,
whole
Parvati.
space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Sweet. Don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Smooth, Parvati. Thanks,
Not a
Junlei. I
problem,
had some other
Captain.
questions.
Ask away.
Alright, heard you're having a heat problem.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
And I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem. Why haven't you fixed them yet?
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester.
Ew, we don't
Only
like
the board
festering
has
wounds.
access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Oh. Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast. Is there room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that.
Fight the board.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Alright, you need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Oh, so they're on the ship. They just won't let you have them.
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh, goody. I love miscreants. My favorite.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Sweet. Ooh, we leveled up. We got a nice level. We want to go up in block speed while blocking. Weapon durably lost on perfect block. I don't really block. I honestly don't know how. Medical, science, engineering. Let's go up a bit since we're doing all these thingies. Let's do engineering up even more. And we'll go up one more like that. Okay, apply that. And that's about it. Okay, come on, Parvati. We
This is Halcyon
are
News.
going to go talk to Udon Bedford, and then we are going to call this episode here. This one was really talky, and I feel like anytime we get to a new area, it's going to be like that. But I hope you are still going to enjoy it. Wow, you guys are loud.
Disperse now.
Wow.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Oh, okay, Parvati. Oh, Mr. Bedford.
Yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Ooh, so Alex was a friend of yours. Let's see what I can do. I'm not dealing with you. It's important. I'm here to turn in affiliate. I'm going to wring your scrawny neck. Oh, that's aggressive. Alex is dead.
Oh, no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Oh, we can definitely have them still. What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Oh.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I don't think I noticed that. Oh, sure. Yes, he definitely did.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He died in a skateboard accident. Oops.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Oh, yes. Let's just say it was juicy. A little bit like a splat.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go...
that was easy.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be?
So we was gonna turn him in. Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells? Alex never mentioned Phineas.
That's... Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Anything I can
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Be my guest.
Anything else? Do you hear? Can you get me to Stellar Bay? Does it seem hot in here? What are those locked doors in the back? Back to me. What do you do here?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small space
I have
station.
few complaints.
Can you get me to Stellar
Good
Bay?
law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
I'm just
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Oh, come on.
Best to be clear, I believe.
Well, thank you. Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions?
Just your
Chief
underarms?
Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I
My
see no
pinky
action from
toe
her.
drowned an hour ago.
Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She's doing everything she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you, excitable.
Hey, she can be.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
What are those locked doors in the
luxury
back?
stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does the chairman visit often?
Good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Oh.
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
So they're basically just here to watch your back.
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
So no. Benign.
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Alright, back to my
Ask
other
away.
questions. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, we're not giving in Phineas, so... 4, I'd say elevator key card. One day. Like the... Just to know which outfit thingy that is called. None of them really looked silvery like that. Alright. We are going to call it there for today's episode. Right, Pravati? We're gonna end it here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And to next episode, we're hopefully going to get to some more whacking and getting in our hands all greasy and whatnot in this heated ship. So, yeah, we will see you next time. Wave, Parvati. Wave. No? Okay. Alright, see yous.